around by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my ears on.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Naturally, it is a vocation for those who seek to master the bow, an exceptionally useful long-ranged weapon. At close range, however, a bow is nary more useful than a walking stick. Aye, the secret to being a successful archer is maintaining distance between you and your foes. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the mystical arts. Magic. Mages can cast a wide array of offensive spells and aid their allies with magical support. However, the more powerful the spell, the longer one must spend incanting it. Thus, a mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to protect them. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. I served one master who had every pawn change vocation upon a whim. So it was a bit befuddling. But each to their own. Our adventure continues.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if... Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my hopes up for naught. Wait, listen. Would you be willing to search for my brother? The brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off into the forest. I've seen no sign of him since. I'd go and search for him myself, only... This is a dangerous place. Understand? I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared and get myself hurt now, would it? So I thought, mayhap you'd go in my place. You look like you could manage those woods better than I. Please, sir, I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Right. As for where I think he's gone, go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye, but my feet know it better than I do. I don't think I could plot it on a map, and 'tis hard to describe. But my brother and I are the only ones who use that path, to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the forest have changed since the dragon's attack. I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You will, won't you? Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands, friend.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
Nattering all day.
I'll take any chance not to think on my trouble. Well met,
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle,
I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have but to ask. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above. This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force. Ha ha! I can think of all manner of uses for a contraption such as this. Might we not lay a trap for our enemies?
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Ever goes right.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, the pawns in this party are women all. And I've no objections.
Don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. Let's stop here a moment. I've camped here with my brother many a time. No doubt he caught his breath here before moving on, same as us.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster. The sun climbs high. Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. What say we gather some information? I've not much to say at the moment. Who might have the answers we need? Should we ask around?
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother. Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full. I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. I'm beginning to think that our master is simply fond of camping. How else to explain why we so rarely stay at inns? Truer words were never spoken. A good sleep does wonders. Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I'm up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, unless all that wind goes away.
You truly are formidable, Arisen. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Look right there.
I'll turn you into pincushion.
I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
Let us take every precaution that we might see our charge delivered safely.
Thanks, friend.
I believe in you!
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
We shan't fall if we remain calm and watch our footing. Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
That's it!
This is nice.
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
I'm in your debt, sir. And not just for saving my brother. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
Perhaps we might add a thief to our ranks.
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
Goblins approach! No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. An early griffin gets the worm. Arisen, straight to the bone. Guard all your wounds. It won't make a difference when I've grappled you. See?
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claim it. Our kingdom sees many pretenders. They are not dealt with lightly. There's hope in the fight. Regardless, you would do well not to invite my mistress.
Excellent. Just what I was thinking.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate. An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
'Tisn't my way to gossip with the citizenry.
Aye. Is there aught you require, sir?
Here in Vermont, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen, but not so here in Batal. There, they believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
Good. Let us make for the capital.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
Is there aught you require?
Our master's a magnanimous sort, letting us sup on fine meats before a heartening fire. Our adventure continues.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest?
Good master! Goblins! To have come through unscathed.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Hesitation bogs you down, but it needn't. Your journey's just begun. Walk it proudly. You'll do just fine. Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks. Thanks, Arisen. As ever, your timing is impeccable. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Oft does the bow prevail where the blade cannot. Pray allow me the chance to demonstrate my skills as an archer. Please dispense with the formalities, they exhaust me so.
What's
trapped!
Fine! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
Cyclops. Pray, be on your guard.
Strike hard enough, and we might not have to do this twice. The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
I'll turn you into infamy. Time to make the captain. Arisen is...
You have my gratitude, sir. Could see I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this, as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision.